it going, everybody? Let's talk about basic etiquette. Okay? First, let's talk about the things that, like, as a friend or as an acquaintance, what etiquette should you follow? First of all, sorry about my ginormous say. I literally just popped it. But so, say your friend comes in, they have something on their face, they have a booger in their nose, their fly is down. It is absolutely 100% within your etiquette to pull them aside and very cautiously, in a tactful way, be like, I just want look, I love you and I don't want you to walk out there with a giant booger in your nose or your flies down. It's your underwears, bro. I'm that kind of friend. You're supposed to do that. If you let your friends walk in there with toilet paper on their shoe, something on their face, granted, if you didn't see it, you didn't see it in time, no harm, no foul. But if you see it, you let your lover and your friend walk, you have broke friend etiquette. Because at the end of the day, we don't always have a mirror in front of us. And we should trust the people we're looking at to be like, hey, guess what? No offense. Nobody likes to be the bearer of bad news, but would it be less humiliating for them to hear it from you or to walk around with something on their face? So let's just put that out there. When you go out to eat with someone, regardless of if they invited you, I don't know who made this rule, like if somebody invites you out to eat, that they're expected to pay for it. That is old school etiquette. Guess what? We're in new school. That etiquette is what you order, you pay for yourself, especially if it's your friend. Now granted, if it's your birthday or you go to pay and they say, no, I got it, that's completely different. Some people will say, hey, what do you mean? I invited you. They still live that way. And I don't feel like that's an overstep because you have every intention of paying for yourself. Women, when you go out on dates, if you expect the man to pay for your dinner, that is old school etiquette. Because guess what? In this world, men and women both have to work to survive. It is almost impossible, unless you're very lucky, to survive on one income for a family. So let's not live to practices that were created when life was able to support that kind of thing. And they made those rules when women didn't have jobs. So you should take pride in yourself that you can pay for yourself because you have the right to work and earn your own money. And I'm not just talking to women. There are men that actually do expect women to pay when they go out on dates, or if anybody ever orders food and or a drink. I don't care what the situation is. You better have money in your pocket to cover it, because it is considered rude and disrespectful to expect, listen to what I said, to expect it to be paid for. In this life, you pave your own way, you earn your own way. You don't piggyback off other people in any way, because that is breaking etiquette. Again, if you offer it and it is rejected, you are not rude. Your intention was to cover your own self. You are also allowed to accept gifts in this life and be taken care of, but don't demand or expect it, because that wanders into narcissism or spoiledness, diva-like behavior, man or a woman. Let's also talk about relationship and the gender roles that are still in effect, like I said, from the old world. Guess what, gentlemen? Because I'm not saying that all men do this, but this is a serious problem with my generation. Okay, these men grew up with wives or mothers that did all the cooking and all the cleaning and all the shopping and all the laundry. But back then there was a lot more women who worked part-time and or stayed home. If your woman works full-time just as much as you, it is not her responsibility to cook, clean, raise the kids, do the shopping. It is both of yours. Let's break this gender role, okay? If you have kids, you're gonna need food and supplies. So maybe once a week you should look at your person and be like, hey, I'm on my way home. Would you like me to stop and pick something up for you, for the kids, for dinner? Making that phone call and asking and acknowledging that you are there to support is proper etiquette in today's world, okay? Also, did you wear those clothes? Then you should at least fold it or sort it or help in some way if you don't actually do the laundry yourself. That's today's etiquette as well. Men, you need to learn how to cook, and women too. We can't eat out all the time. It is unhealthy. You can order on the computer a meal prepped and sent right to your house. You don't even really have to do your own shopping anymore if you don't want to. Sharing responsibility with the meals is proper etiquette. Even if one of you does not cook, if you take turns. Oh, a black squirrel. Hi, buddy. We have red, gray, and black ones, but black squirrels are so rare. Hi, buddy. I don't want to scare you. I'm going to go this way, okay? Oh, okay. But, sorry. Rare spotting. I love nature. Where was I? Okay, so if one, say, I'm just going to use man, woman. Say the woman makes lasagna. She knows how to make all this stuff. She cooks all the time. But it's the husband's turn for dinner. And he's like, you know what? We're going to Taco Bell. Or we're ordering pizza. It's okay. It's giving that person a break. It's supporting them. It's actively lending a hand and participating. Yes, sometimes it's not great to be spending money, but to have that load off from the other person gives them a minute to have time for themselves. And I'm also going to say this. It is not the men's responsibility to take care of the yard or the yard work. Not anymore. See, back in the day before they had big TV screens, men used to spend the majority of their time outside, away from the wives and kids on weekends, because they worked all week and they wanted to relax. That's why the men always had a den or a recliner chair or whatever. This world doesn't exist anymore. Women, guess what? You better get some shorts on and learn how to use that weed whacker, because you should take turns. One week, they do the lawn work. The next week, you do it. Or you can trade off. Be like, you know what? I really love cooking and you don't like cooking. And you really love cutting the grass. So that will be your thing and that will be my thing. That is proper etiquette. Why? Because you discussed it and you decided what was best for you and your family and your life, and it wasn't expected of you because of your gender or situation or life, whatever, expecting things is always wrong. Anytime somebody does something for you, whether it's carrying your luggage, pumping your gas, cleaning your room, delivering your food or medicine, or doing your shopping, parking your car, whatever, babysitting your kids, everybody gets a tip. Yes, that's right, money. Because money is very, very much needed, and those people who do service work have very low hourly rates. You tip your servers, you tip the people that pump your gas, the bellhops, the maids in your hotels. You tip your employees on Christmas that work in your house and clean your house and take care of your kids. Christmas bonuses or holiday gifts are proper etiquette. Just tossing it out there. Hopefully it was helpful. Booyah!